Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to evaluate this expression using power rules. No calculators or lucky guesses are allowed. If you want to give this a go yourself, pause the video now. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to start by breaking down each of the bases into prime numbers in accordance with this rule. If we have a number and that's multiplied by another number, and that's all raised to a power, then that is the same as the first number raised to that power multiplied by the second number raised to that power. These numbers are all going to be prime numbers, and this rule still holds no matter how many prime numbers I've got. So 28 to the power of 5 becomes 2 to the power of 5 multiplied by 2 to the power of 5 multiplied by 7 to the power of 5. 2 times 2 times 7 is 28, and these are all primes, and the power of 5 stays the same. Moving on to 35 to the power of 3, we get 5 to the power of 3 and 7 to the power of 3. Again, 5 times 7 is 35, and the power of 3 remains the same. And finally, we're left with 3 to the power of 4. This is then all divided by 7 to the power of 2, that doesn't change. 14 to the power of 6 becomes 2 to the power of 6, multiplied by 7 to the power of 6. And 30 to the power of 3 becomes 2 to the power of 3, multiplied by 3 to the power of 3, multiplied by 5 to the power of 3. And that's the first stage done. We split all the bases into prime numbers. Next, I'm going to group all the same prime bases together. So starting with 2, we've got 2 to the power of 5, multiplied by 2 to the power of 5, divided by 2 to the power of 6, multiplied by 2 to the power of 3. So that's this one, this one, this one, and this one dealt with. Now let's look at the 3's. So this is multiplied by 3 to the power of 4, divided by 3 to the power of 3. And that's this one and this one. We can now move on to the 5's. So we've got 5 to the power of 3 divided by 5 to the power of 3. So that is this one and this one. And finally we've got the 7's. So it's 7 to the power of 5 multiplied by 7 to the power of 3 divided by 7 to the power of 2 multiplied by 7 to the power of 6, which is this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that's all of them. So now we just need to evaluate each of these terms. And to do that, we're going to use a few more power rules. Firstly, there's a rule that says if we've got a number raised to a power, and that's multiplied by the same number raised to a different power, then that equals that same number raised to those powers added together. Likewise, if we have a number raised to a power, and that's divided by the same number raised to a different power, then that equals that same number raised to the difference between the powers. So let's start by using these rules to evaluate this. So this gives us 2 to the power of 5 plus 5 less 6 less 3. And this is multiplied by 3 to the power of 4 less 3 multiplied by 5 to the power of 3 less 3, multiplied by 7 to the power of 5 plus 3 less 2 less 6. And now if we evaluate these powers, we get 2 to the power of 1 multiplied by 3 to the power of 1 multiplied by 5 to the power of 0 multiplied by 7 to the power of 0. Remember that any number raised to the power of 0 is 1, so this becomes 2 times 3 times 1 times 1, and that equals 6. And that's our answer. Did you have a go? Did you get 6? I hope you did. There are 3 different power rules there for you to learn and remember. But if you do enough of these questions, that will become second nature. I hope you like that one. There's plenty of more videos here. See you next time.